Hey everyone, welcome back to Alvin's Vehicles. So today we're gonna do another part of the Demolition Derby. Quick recap here, all economy with 3 cars left, drab gray retro racers and show-offs with 2, blue flu, basically big blue, brick bill and motor show with 1, and spoiler alert is out. Here's a quick look at the points. So far, only spoiler alerts out, but who will be next? Time to start round 3. The bus is up first, as he loses the piece on the track and locks it in to set up the ramp. Or a ramp minus 2 pieces. The Audi Quattro's up now. This vehicle has prevented the ramp before, but it was a different version of the ramp. Can he still do it? And yes, he can. But then he's now on top of the piece that broke off, which isn't good, as his car is a bit high on one side and low on the other. Anyways, the Ford RS 1600's coming down now. A nice big hit, and the Audi's looking like it's in a bad position. It's barely gripping the track. One hit and it could go over and out. Maybe an undercutter will do the job. The Lamborghini Sian FKP37 up. A big hit and he ends 2 vehicles. He tosses the Escort upside down and taps the Audi, resulting in both of their demises. And the piece gets tossed off. That's not going to go back on. And the Sian definitely can prevent the ramp. He has broken piece chunks off of the ramp, so the ramp might get destroyed even further. A nice big hit coming down. It's turbine time. A big slam into the Sian, and he's pushing the Sian off the track. Heavy hit alert, it's heavy hauler. And a bunch of pieces just fell off of the vehicle here. I think it took a bit too many hits. And now it's all gone on the track. And, yep, heavy hauler is looking a bit more bare bones. And he's still got track grippers. The Sian gets tossed off fine. Here comes the 2013 Viper. And he slams the piece to the front of the track near the front as he locks it in. Here comes the Mini Cooper, a great recruit for All Economy. A nice hit. And he somehow got underneath the Viper. This could literally end Motor Show right now if the next hit takes him out, because the Viper is the only car left for Motor Show. And he tosses the piece off the track. The champ, the V12, is still in this match. He's coming down. A big hit, and the Viper is out. Looks like Motor Show's the next team going to be out. Here comes the Lotus Europa. A nice big hit there, but nowhere to go as he goes curbside. He doesn't want to know what the car coming right after is. It's the Lamborghini Essenza. And he tosses the Europa, but the Europa makes a very nice recovery, keeping retro racers in this match. Final car of the round, the mint green 62 VW Beetle. A big hit, and he can't not get underneath the Essenza. Well, he actually did, but could not get it off the track. It was too heavy. And the Aston Martin gets displaced. The Beetle is almost off the track, and that was the final car of the round. 3 vehicles eliminated and a bunch of parts broken off of the Lego cars. Taking a look at the aftermath, All Economy still has 3. Show-offs move into the second seed with 2 cars remaining. Drab Gray, the champs, down to 1. Retro Racers also down to 1. Turbine Time's team, Blue Flu, is also down to 1, and Brick Built still on with one heavy hauler. And here's a look at the points. As you can see, Motor Show is gone. Yep. And spoiler alert's gone. They end the match with 4 and 2 points respectively. It's now time for round 4. Starting us off, it's the bus. A nice hit there as he locks it in and sets up what's left of his ramp. That is the third piece he has lost. It might be harder to go off his ramp. Or go off of it as the Sion's coming up now. Can he get under? And he hits it and sends him curbside onto the side of the track. Sends the bus, anyways. That bus, it might be teetering. This is not good for the bus. Will the Aston proceed with tipping him over? A big hit, and the bus locks it back in and leaves the Aston Martin curbside. Wow, did not expect that. Now the champ is in trouble. But I think he's going to be fine. It's only a light hit by the Lotus Europa. Only 27 grams. And he gets slammed. Well, the Aston did. And he slams into the Sion, which also sends the Sion curbside. And the Europa goes curbside as well. Wow, did not expect that. 3 cars in danger here. Turbine Time's a pretty heavy vehicle. Can he take them out? And he sends the Europa flying into the distance and tips over the Sion. The Aston Martin's still alive, though. Wow, a double takedown by that Turbine Time. That thing is deadly. And there's more hits coming. Here comes Heavy Hauler. And by the way, the front wheels are off of a chair that I found at Target. Don't ask. A big hit, and the Sion gets tossed off. The Aston Martin is almost sideways. We're going to need to measure that. Look at that. That is close. But I think he's in. And when did that piece get tossed off the track over there? Here comes the Mini Cooper. A big hit. And look at this. The Aston Martin has made a recovery. Turbine Time's getting pushed up. This could be bad for Blue Flu. The Mini backs off. But he better watch out because here comes the Lamborghini Essenza. Will he survive the undercut? A big hit into the Mini, but the Mini makes it out just fine. Final car of the round, the 62 VW Beetle. His back wheels are jacked up for undercutting. And a big hit, and he just self-eliminates while trying to take down the Essenza. That was a sad hit. The Mini's still fine, so it didn't affect anybody. Pushed the Essenza curbside, and that was the final car of the round. Taking a measurement of the Aston Martin, he appears to be just under 45 degrees, or right at, and the front is even lower, so he'll be in. This round we had 3 cars eliminated, 1 piece broken off, and 1 team gone. Taking a look at the aftermath, the old economy is just down to 2 now. The show-offs just down to 1. Drab Gray stay at 1 with their champ. Blue Flu stay at 1. Brick Built stay with 1 heavy hauler. And the Retro Racers are out. Taking a look at the points, Retro Racers end this match with 10 points, which at least it's in the double digits, all I can say. And Old Economy is just leading, even though they lost a car. They are leading by, well, they have 26 points, which is more than second place, which is show-offs. And they have 16. 10-point lead. That's a lot. Now it's time for round 5. The bus is starting us off. Worse for wear. And he loses the final piece right there. And now he isn't really a ramp anymore. Look at that. He might get undercut. Here comes the Lamborghini Machine Essenza. A big hit, and he does not get under. But he could. The piece gets tossed off the track. Here comes the Champ V12. A big hit, but nowhere to go. Big hit coming from Turbine Time. Will he cause the vehicles to go over? A big hit, and the Aston Martin gets underneath the Essenza. Is that an elimination? Because if it is, the show-offs are out. But that could change with Heavy Hauler coming down. A big hit and nowhere to go. The line is too solid, but the Aston Martin and Turbine Time both go curbside. And final car of the round, it's the Mini. And he bounces right off. And that is the end of the round. Taking a measurement on the Essenza, he is not out. Look at that. And now, since no cars are eliminated, it's time for no holds barred. Since we had no eliminations, the running order stays the same. And here's a look at points. Every team gets 5 points that are alive, except All Economy, who get 10. The track buffer is retired as we go into round 6. The bus is coming down as usual. And nothing to stop it from going to the front. The Essenza's up. And he slams into the bus, but his front end's on top of the ramp. He might get launched. Here comes the Speedster. And a big hit, and the Essenza's back in that position again. Turbine Time's up. A big hit, but the Essenza does not flip over. Hauler's gonna try to do some damage. No damage to do as the line is too solid. Turbine Time is curbside. Final car of the round, the Mini. Nowhere to go, and that ends the round. The running order stays the same. And here's a look at points. It's now time for round 7 with max speeds. Like added speeds. Bus is coming down as usual. As he slams into the crate and bounces back. Still very slow, even with increased speeds. Here comes the Lamborghini Essenza. And he breaks off a bunch of stuff off of the bus. The majority of the lower ramp piece has been broken off, and part of the back window too. Here comes the silver Aston. A big hit, and he gets underneath the Essenza. This is not good. Here comes Turbine Time. A big hit, and the Aston Martin makes a recovery as the Essenza also gets off the track safely. Here comes the Hauler. An absolutely giant hit, but nowhere to go. The line is locked tight. Final car of the round, it's the Mini. And a big hit, but nowhere to go either and too light. And that's the end of round 7. Since none of the vehicles got eliminated, we're going to have to go to backwards no holds barred, which is all the vehicles going down backwards. And here's a look at points. Time to start round 8. The bus is still up first. A big hit, and he just launches himself off the track safely. That was a pro move. The Essenza's coming down. A big hit as he locks it in. And to form a ramp. Here comes the Aston. Will he take the ramp? And no, he does not. He bounces off the ramp, and now his back end's on the track. This is not good. Here comes turbine time. Heavy hit coming. A big hit as turbine time hits the Aston and he knocks over the bus while doing so. This is not good. And turbine time's in a iffy position as he is almost sideways on the Essenza while gripping the track. Here comes the hauler. Big hit alert. A big hit and turbine time has been rescued. Final car of the round, the Mini. And a big hit. He goes off the front of the plow of the heavy hauler, but he hits the engine thingy and bounces right off. And that's gonna end the round. One car eliminated, but it's a big one for All Economy. Round 8 Aftermath, every team is down to 1. Here's a look at the points. As you can see, All Economy's leading still by a lot because of their sheer amount of vehicles early on. The Mini Cooper is the recruit, but he has been so far one of the best cars for All Economy other than the bus. But the bus is out. Can he bring them the win? Time to start round 9 now. And because of the elimination last round, now it reconverts. So now you have to go down forwards. First time going down first, it's the Mini Cooper. A big hit as he bounces curbside. The Essenza's up. Will he take down the Mini? A big hit, and the Mini cannot go back upright. His back left wheel gets caught on the crate, and he is sideways. This is not good for All Economy. If that vehicle doesn't recover, they are out. Here comes the Aston Martin. And he locks it in just right behind the Essenza. Here comes turbine time. A big hit as he pushes the Aston Martin curbside. This could be bad. Final car of the round, it's the hauler. A big hit, but nowhere to go, and that would end the round. One elimination and one team out. And with the elimination of the Mini Cooper, All Economy is out. Every other team still at 1. And look at this. All Economy has 70 points. And time to write in the other scores. Each team gets 9. The teams that are left, there's only 4 of them. So now we will end the video here. Because half the teams are gone and half are still alive. And for the last video, we will see who will take first, second, third, and the loser of the last video, pretty much. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. And also, next video, we're starting with double digits. Bye.